Hello everyone, this is Kate with Scotland Marketing. Today I want to go over how to update your brand assets under your command designs. So the first thing you want to do is log into your command platform and you want to navigate to your designs applet on the left-hand menu. Now once you're in your designs applet, the easiest way to get to your brand assets is to click import design. And then once that loads, we'll give it a second here. You're going to see that you're brought into projects, okay? You're going to have the option to go to templates, images, which is going to be stock photos. You have my projects, and then you also have assets, okay? When you're in assets, you're going to have the company assets available, but you can also go down to your own. And this allows you to create your own brand assets and to build that brand and consistency for your marketing. Okay. So this is a great place to come in and update any colors, fonts that you're using and you want to use in all of your marketing. Add your headshot. If you are using preferred partners and you want to include their headshots on marketing or their logo or anything like that, you can come in here and customize these. Okay. So the first option is, of course, colors and fonts, okay? You can create a color palette by clicking Add Palette. Once you click the Add Palette, you're going to name that palette. Whatever you want to name it is for you to know. So I'm going to go ahead and do Tip Video 326. And then once I add that name, I can start picking my colors. I can add up to 6 colors. If I need more than 6, I'm just going to create 2 different palettes. If I need less than 6, I can just add however many colors I need. When I want to start picking my colors, I'm going to hit that plus sign. And then I'm going to come down here to this color box and hit that little plus. When I do that, it's going to open a box for me to go ahead and pick whatever color I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm just going to pick some random colors here today. After I've picked a color, I can hit the plus sign and go to the next color. As you can see, that one is still there. So if I hit that plus sign again, I can find my next color and then go keep adding those colors, however many I want. Now, you can also use your hex number if you have one. Maybe you had someone build a brand, a logo, and everything for you, and you want to pull those colors. You can use the hex number, your RGB numbers, or you can use your dropper. The dropper is a great tool to pull in colors, okay? You can hover over whatever item and click that color, and it's going to add it to that box, okay? You can also take a look here at the saturation, the lightness, the brightness of the color, and you can adjust that as well. So maybe you want different shades of one color. You can certainly do that, okay? So again, add as many colors as you want. Once you have the colors you want to use, you can go ahead and hit Save and Publish. And that's going to add that new color palette directly to your palettes. That way, when you're creating different marketing within the command designs, you can pull those colors into your design quick and easy. Now you can also create your own fonts, okay? You can upload them from an external website. You can also browse the web fonts that are already available. So you can scroll through this until you find a font that you like, and we'll give it a second to load. There it goes. So you can scroll through this until you find a font that you like, and then you're just going to toggle that on. Once you toggle it on and you hit add, it's going to then add it to the top of your font so that you can use that also when you're creating your designs. Okay? If we move down to images, this is a great place to add your headshot. It is a great place to add QR codes that you may be using on your different marketing materials. That's going to allow you to easily pull those into your marketing as you're creating them without having to manually add them each time. This section does take a second to load, so as you can see, it takes a little bit of time. As you can see, we have a couple of different images here. You can remove backgrounds here, okay? You can go ahead and click on those 3 little dots and remove the background. It's going to add a new photo. You can delete pictures if they were added by mistake or no longer working. There's a new headshot. Now you can see that it has a little bit of kind of an issue. That is because the photo, you are going to want to be careful what photo you're using. It does its best, but it's not going to work perfectly every time. Okay, so I'm going to delete this extra one. But to add those, you just hit add asset. You can then search through your device if you have it on your computer. If you have it in a Dropbox, Facebook, OneDrive, all of that stuff, you can add them that way. Okay. You can even organize these into folders. Maybe you want to put all of your QR codes in one folder. Make sure you label those so that you know what they're for. So if this one is for your website or your app, and then you can drag that into the folder so that you keep everything neat and tidy. Okay. Moving down, you have text. You're going to initially see some text from your marketing profile, but you can, of course, come in here and add your own. If there are certain phone numbers, emails, websites, things like that that you're using frequently, and you want to be able to easily pull those into your designs, you can add those here. Next is logos. This is a great place to add your Market Center specific logo. It's also a great place to add your own branded logo. If you have one, you can add that here or preferred partners that you're working with. You can organize those into folders and access them that way as well. Okay. Next is elements. We don't have anything here, but as you can see, it is stickers, objects, shapes, icons, anything visually that you might want to be using on designs. It can look like these items here. You can check out the company assets to kind of get a feel for what those look like, but you can add those here. Same for videos and files. You can add those as well if you are using them frequently on different marketing materials. You can upload those as well. All right, that is our tip video for today. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions at all or anything else we can help with, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Our email is support@scotlandmarketing.com. Have a wonderful day.